Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go here in the rain at Gillette Stadium. And this will work out quite well. Get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Let's go. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
60 by 6.
The Colts about set to punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Throwing right away, it's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 10, and he will dive into the end zone. 89 yards. Touchdown, New England. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play running with the catch.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Come on. Hey, cut the stick, cut like this. Cut, Warriors, 70. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple. Back to the air one more time. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll send this out wide to Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Ready, set.
Come to the line now on second and 2.
19 tight.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the Colts are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
18, 5 in.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
From the 31, here's second and 2. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 15. First down, New England.
I always think think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. From the 35, here's second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Madden. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Third down, 3 to go. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's May again. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Crazy.
To throw now, May. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
At the 6-yard line, it's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now is May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Throwing is May, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Here's May. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 39 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now, May. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down. To throw is May. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
May to throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here goes throw.
May to the air once more. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New England. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
May gonna look to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Cut 19! 60 by, go street! Mustang 19! Trap 60!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
79 Bronco, Buffalo 18.
Throwing now from the gun, going up top. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drive. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
In motion is Warren.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. It's clear whenever they were trying to set up, it was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Cut, ready? 79 Broncos. Buffalo, they kick 18, 5 in.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 23-yard line.
Crazy. Five.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Pushed out to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
What's that?
They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Colts. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. He'll manage to get to the 33. Nick Cross will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Cougar 19.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9.
60 boxes, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Henry is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back. There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New England.
42-yard line.
We'll go play action with May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here we go. Third and a yard.
Here goes that. Ready, what's up?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
What's that?
Now a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. Throwing is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The 6-yard line.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
They'll try to sneak it here.
Big time stop there, Mike, on third down. Now it sets up a fourth down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
Ready.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Room past the 20, past the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
36. Patriots 36.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, I know. Somebody got a boy, I think he's bad. Watch boy. He's a vibe outside, all from the
Crazy. Crazy. Here goes that.
On first and 10, here's May. Forced out wide. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on second down. May. He's going to tuck it and go.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, it's May. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So here it is, fourth down and 10. They're going. It's May. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Ready?
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score again. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Here goes throw it. Ready? What's that?
Here's May to throw it on first down. Forced to his right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
May to throw on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
5.
Third and short. And here is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's going to have the Pats' first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throw again is May. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Crazy.
Maynard on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Crazy. What's that? Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Hey, what's that? It's 5. Crazy. It's 5.
May gonna look to throw. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Crazy. It's 5.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Dragos. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.